Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how Electrosteel positions its product in the marketplace, and so give you a little bit better idea of kind of what to expect from us and where our products may fit in. The sheet that's on your screen right now is something that we developed to try to easily communicate to folks considering our product this idea of being a Me Too product. What we're going to talk about today is this idea that we're either can be a Me Too product or we can be a technology company, depending on what you're looking for and what problems you're trying to solve. But let's first talk about a Me Too product. The list here is try to convey that this product from Electrosteel is going to be just like any ductile iron pipe that you've ever seen before. It's black round pipe, 18-foot lengths, fits in any configuration that you've ever used ductile iron pipe for. You can see here, just kind of reading from the top, we're completely AWA compliant. We're actually a proud member of AWA, and we're actually a voting member on the A21 standard committee, so that hopefully communicates to folks that, hey, we know the standard, we're familiar with it, and we actually contribute to its creation. We manufacture in all pressure classes, all thickness classes. We are NSF certified. We are cement lined. We offer what we call the push-tight joint. A push-tight joint is a joint that's 100% compliant with or interchangeable with Titan joint. Titan is a registered trademark of U.S. pipe, so of course we're not in a position to call our pipe a Titan pipe, but push-tight is completely interchangeable with Titan joint, and be happy to supply whatever documentation you need to make that connection. But the reality is a Titan joint is kind of a generic name for a joint. It's a generic push-on type system, but critical for our folks who are considering us to know, if you wake up in the morning at 3 in the morning on a line repair, if you pull a Titan joint, Titan gasket out of your truck, it's going to fit on our pipe. Also on here, you can see where our pipe is UL certified, it's FM certified, and it's ISO 9001 certified. These are obviously critical third-party verifications so that you can feel confident that the product that you're receiving from us does meet the standards that you're looking for. These companies periodically visit our facilities and check us, cross-reference us against marketing material, against stated documents that we use to sell the product. They make sure they cross-reference and make sure that we are AWA compliant, that we are meeting all of the standards that are applicable in the U.S. marketplace. So you have the confidence there that at least 3 third-party agencies come in and verify the product. We are an ISO 14001 certified company. This is something that's a little bit unique in the U.S. market. Not too many people are familiar with 14001. 14001 is basically the environmental equivalent to ISO 9001. It's your certification so that you know that we're an environmentally responsible company. Now, I'm always real quick to say I don't want to oversell 14001. Melting iron is a heavy industry. It's a carbon-centric industry. To melt iron to 3,000 degrees takes carbon, right? But what this is communicating to folks is that we take our responsibility to maintain a clean environment very seriously, that we are continuously investing in technology, and we'd love to share with you guys, if you'd like to understand a little bit more about how we do that. It's all over our web pages about some of the investments in clean technology and air scrubbers and that type of stuff. And this certification is your confidence that it's not just me saying that, a third party is saying that as well. Also on this chart here, you can see where we do include zinc with all of our pipe. Zinc is very important, that it should be a standard on all ductile iron pipe, and so we offer that for all of our ductile pipes. So if you buy any pipe from us, you know that it's got 200 grams per meter squared of zinc applied to the outside of it. So let's talk a little bit about our new blue technology. As you see here, we've introduced this idea of new blue pipe into the marketplace, and really new blue pipe can be anything. It can be green, it can be purple, it can be just any color you really want it to be. It's about putting this epoxy coating on the outside of a zinc coated pipe, and what we're looking for is for this honeycomb structure to protect the pipe and prevent the zinc from dislodging. It's kind of called an activated coating system. We ran this experiment. We said, okay, what happens if we put a zinc panel with asphalt on top of it and a zinc panel with the new blue technology with the blue epoxy in a salt spray test for 1,000 hours? And you can see here where you can see the zinc on the black is starting to already come through, right? That white element, that is the zinc reacting with the salt spray and percolating out and basically being consumed in the process. You look at that epoxy and you look at that and say it's just not happening. That same process is not happening. Now, to be completely fair and clear, a salt spray is not a good indication of soil performance. So surprisingly, there is no test that replicates corrosion in a soil, or no lab test that replicates corrosion in soil, which is surprising. Certainly, we'd be interested in discovering one because I think it would help a lot of folks out. But until such a test is available, you try to use other tests to communicate the performance of a coating system. And certainly, a salt spray test is by far the most recognized test or a baseline of many coating systems. And so you can see here again from this picture where New Blue holds up extremely well. These are exciting pictures, these are exciting technologies to communicate, but at the end of the day, what we're really just talking about is we're putting epoxy on the outside of pipe, of a piece of metal. It's not cutting edge stuff necessarily. And again, this is why in 1960s, this was cutting edge technology. This was an idea that had never been presented for in the marketplace. But fast forward to today, this is the standard in Europe. If you go to any place in Europe, what you're going to find is specifications that require 200 grams of zinc with an epoxy coating on the outside at 3 mils as their baseline study, and then they kind of build on top of that.